Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Game Bites Show. I am your host, Jared I Done, and we are it's another day. We are going to play more games for Extra Life for the kids, and today we're going to play something a little newer than what we've been delving into. But we're going to check out a little bit of Guild Wars. The original Guild Wars. It's really loud. I'm going to adjust the volume here in a minute. We're going to play just a little bit of Guild Wars. Then we're going to jump into Guild Wars 2 to check out. Let me get a little bit more mic, but a little bit less. Okay. To check out the Halloween content that is out, the Halloween festival. And then we might, for the After Hours show, jump into a little bit of World vs. World. This has some amazing music, but we're going to turn it down a little bit. So Guild Wars 1. This game came out in 2006. This is a great MMO. You know, it's kind of a funny game. In a time where EverQuest and Dark Age of Camelot and all those games existed, it followed a very sort of set template for what you would expect an MMO to be. This one struck out to be something a little bit different. And, I actually liken it a little more to, say, what if you took a game like Diablo and tried to turn it into something more, substantial, so to speak. And that's what you would end up with this game, is something very similar to this. So you have your hubs, which are these cities, and you can travel to any one of them. So there's like Bergen Hot Springs, a city, Beetleton. We'll talk about this in a minute. Hinge of Dinravi, Vlox's Falls, Tarnished Haven, Radisum, sound familiar, Ventari's Refuge, Coral Falls. The other thing you have, notice no Divinity's Reach, right? I believe Divinity's Reach would be right around in here, and you can actually stomp around up here. But the city doesn't exist. So the original game, Guild Wars Prophecies, was 250 years prior to Guild Wars 2. And then these are missions. So this character, I've actually done all these missions. You can see down here, there's a bunch of missions down in the desert, Omnun Oasis. So this is, hey, let's travel down here. So this is a area we visited in the most recent patch. In the most recent expansion for Guild Wars 2, Path of Fire. So pretty cool stuff. Here's Omnun Oasis. Looks a little bit different than current day, but here's its humble beginnings. Anyway, it has been an age and a half since I have played Guild Wars. I don't really actively play it anymore, but why don't we just go out here in the desert? Because I don't think there's much we can do here, but we're gonna go out in the desert here just for fun. One thing that was kind of unique to Kit Cause, I like Jorah. Jorah's awesome. I liked Pyre. Talcora. What about an Elementalist? Zed? Let's do Zed. Mox. Okay. So something kind of unique about Guild Wars 1 was you could have NPCs in your party. As these were heroes. You could also find, here we go, these are henchmen. You'll see they have different levels. a little bit lower level than 20 was the max. These guys are 17, and it's kind of based on the area you're in. But yeah, later on they added these heroes. This was added in Nightfall, and so you can like sort of customize your party members. So the game was heavily instanced. So inside the city, you would see other players, NPCs giving out quests, stuff like that. And then out here, I now have my heroes. So here's Jorah, she's a Norn warrior. Zed is an elementalist centaur. Pyre Fierceshot is Char. Mox, of course, is Gollum. Tapkora. Spoilers, you see here later in Path of Fire. Allegedly, possibly, supposedly. But she is a human, of course. And I'm a human. Everyone was humans in this game, in fact. So yeah, the game had, I believe I have point disabled, but it's super loud. At least it's super loud for me. All right, that's better. So this game is a little bit different in the way it sort of works. For one, you could have two classes. So you can see I'm a, well, maybe you can't see. Yeah, here we go. A warrior and a monk. Which one was skills? Ah, here we go. And you get all of these skills to choose from. So these are all warrior and monk skills, or title skills like Heaven Vanguard, Sun Spear. No attributes, so these are most of those are warrior. So you can do axes, divine favor as a monk, hammers, healing prayers. You know, a real mix of warrior and monk skills. But you can only have the 8. You can only have one elite. What was different, a little bit different about this game is it didn't force you to have, say, in Guild Wars 2, you always have a heal. Or everyone can resurrect. So resurrecting is not just run up and press F in this game. You had to bring the skill with you. Anyway, it's obviously a much different game in terms of the way it plays, which is fine. Here, let's go up here and use our elite. Yeah, there's no jumping. It's the first thing you have to mention. Combat's a lot slower. You know, it's really cool though. Really cool game. Of course, it had a pretty unique business model for an MMO back in the day, in that once you purchased the game, it was free forever. You never had to, you know, pay more. Excuse me. I forget what the target nearest thing is. C, I think. you know, my bags of coins. Lots of train collision. What is this? Enraging charge. Ooh, a jade mandible. Sweet. All right. So the other thing that was kind of cool is we can jump down here to not Kining Center. Good grief. Commodon, Jewel of Istan. So this is down in the Fire area. And there's some great areas in this game that haven't opened up yet, but they decorate for Halloween. So the things are all run on loops, so you know they do all this silly stuff. And I don't know, do they do? Yeah, it looks like they have some. All right, here we go. Let's go do a Halloween event. Because we can. Colonel Kemmel. Let's add some more here. Donkoro. Kos. I have no idea what I'm doing. Livia. Mox again. Great. Why not? Okay. A merchant and a chest. I'm actually not sure. Oh, begin challenge. I forgot. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, we're all candy corns, of course. How cute. Toilet paper in the tree, of course. People are always dying to get here. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Alright. Oh, and one more thing. It's not enough to just beat him. We have to humiliate him. The faster you defeat him, the more pleased I will be. Plus, it's bath night for Mr. Gumdrops. The King Thorn is never late to bath night. Fair enough. Ah, here he comes. Or here something comes. Get them! Dispatch them! Okay, so I can't attack. That's good to know. But I can throw, like, candy corns. Alright. That seemed to go alright. Gumdrops the noble steed. Comes some more. Alright. We're doing good here. We're doing good. Nom nom nom. Alright. I feel like I'm a champion. What does all this stuff do? Oh, I can animate a corpse into a golem? No? No. Make your time. Oh, no. Get them. Aha! Let's get a golem up. Sweet. We're doing it, y'all. We're living the dream. Doing Guild Wars 2 Halloween events. Or Guild Wars 1 Halloween events. Reign of Terror! More golems! Yay! I played a lot of this game. I played the PvP, I played all the story, all the campaigns. I don't know that I did all the quests, but I did a really large number of the quests. Did guild versus guild, player versus player combat. Does this go just forever? What is going on here? Let's get another candy corn golem. Oh. There we go. Oh, you can only control one, I guess. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. What is this noble steed? Rain of fire. All right, we're still living the dream here, y'all. Hold on a minute. Candy corn strike. Okay, so the objective is to kill generals. Are they, like, out? Maybe we need to, like, venture forth. Let's see if that's the case. Oh, I'm very silly. Yeah, we had to venture out. Okay, well, you know what? Mifta the Flame. Okay, that's very silly. Anyway, Guild Wars 1. We're gonna check something else out, though. Yeah, it's fine. I wanted to show off real quick the Eye of the North. So this is pretty cool. And if you go out one way, if you go out this way, you go out into the world and, you know, you explore the Ice Cliff Chasms. You can go to Boreal Station or Gunner's Hold up here. But if you go this other way, there's something quite special here. Eye of the North was the first and only expansion, pure expansion for the game. So it required one of the base games to either Prophecies, the original, Nightfall is the third, Factions was the second. One of those three, and then you could get Eye of the North. And it was sort of a bridge, just where they really introduced like the Norn and the Asuran and monsters like the Destroyers, etc. and so forth, to really kind of bridge you to the sort of mindset, I guess, of where they were going with the second game. It was a really great expansion. You could really see what they were trying to do, sort of evolving missions from being like, okay, you go to this zone and then you hit go and you go in, to be a lot more fluid, not dynamic in the sense that they are quite dynamic in Guild Wars 2, but certainly less rigid here in Eye of the North. But the Hall of Monuments was really cool because as you played Eye of the North, you got these banners. You unlock these banners that you could hang up on the walls. And then as you earned achievements in the game, you could fill your Hall of Monuments. Later on, it turns out as Guild Wars 2 releases, depending on how many monuments you have, you know, the different requirements within the Hall of Monuments, you get different rewards in Guild Wars 2. And none of them were really anything crazy. They're mostly cosmetic type things, but it was really cool. It was a really cool way to bridge, because you wouldn't get your character in the second game. But here is my Hall of Monuments. So you can see I've got all the banners up. I've got one one weapon, a Presser Shield. You can see it. I'm actually wearing it. We've got a couple of elite armor sets. You can see them here. They look pretty good. Look at that handsome fella. Okay. I guess actually two of the same set. I'm not sure why that shows like that, but there you go. Pretty cool. So these were certain armor sets you had to unlock that were very difficult to get. These were for beating campaigns. So you beat the campaigns. I forget what Protector was for. Maybe for beating the campaign and then also beating all the mission objectives or bonus objectives. Oh, this one's fun. This one was for unlocking certain heroes. Fellowship. So you can see I have all these, just a few that I had upgraded. You can like cycle. Can I cycle? Yeah. Yeah, there's Jorah. We had Jorah out with us. Oh, there she is. Oh, my Black Moa. The Black Moa is a ranger pet that was like a really cool quest line you had to do. And then these guys, the mini pets. These you got for birthday gifts or, you know, doing certain things. So here's all the ones I have on display. Here's all the other ones I have to display. There's a lot here. It's super silly. Anyway, now you got Lieutenant Thackeray. Sounds like a familiar name, and Gwen.
How can I help?
Gwen, a character that you actually met way back when the game first released. Really cool to see her back. Yeah, the Hall of Monuments, a really cool thing. I really enjoyed piecing this together, building up the different pieces, you know, mini pets and unlocking heroes and doing the armor, etc. and so forth. So that's Guild Wars 1. I mean, this game has a lot to it. Obviously, we could spend a lot of time playing it. I'm not going to spend a ton of time, but I was kind of happy to show it off here for just a little bit. Kind of dipping back into history for me. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes. So if you're just joining me, I want to thank you for checking out the stream. We are going to play some Guild Wars 2. We just kind of messed around in Guild Wars 1 just a little bit, just enough to get everyone in that 2006 feeling. But tonight I am streaming for Extra Life, not doing a 24